Hey everybody, 50 plus here. So we are day 2 of backing week. So we're in a truck stop right now, and I'm going to talk again through everything. Pay attention to what's going on. We're all set up now, okay? I cut out a bunch of stuff so we can make this quick. First, I want you to make note of how empty this truck parking is. Okay, so for all trainers, don't take your student to some busy ass truck stop to let them do backing practice when they're under all this stupid stress. Come on. So my student is set up, and our goal is to park next to that blue Volvo truck there. And what he's chosen to do is a modified L shape. Basically, he didn't do a full look at the landing gear type of situation. He's just pointing down the lane, and then he's going to try to back next to that blue Volvo truck with one space in between him and that blue Volvo truck. So why are you looking at this angle? Well, you're going to see a bunch of things that's going to go not quite right. And you're looking at one thing not quite right now, and that is that we're in a pretty tough jackknife situation. So he waited a little bit too late to make his adjustment. So he's going to pull forward, and he's going to almost start back over again, which doesn't really work all that well when you do that. It's just best to start over, reset up, and then do it right. But he's going to try it again, and he's just going to start bringing the cab around a little sooner. The reason he's bringing it around a little sooner. The reason he was jackknifing before is because he wasn't bringing the cab around fast enough or early enough, okay? So now he's pretty much headed into the spot he's supposed to get in, okay? The rear of the trailer is in his spot, and all he has to do now is to start pointing, which he's doing, and come on, what are we doing? What do we do, guys? We waited a little too late to bring the cab all the way around, and he waited too late to do his pull-up. So he's going to try to do that right now. Now, if he'd have did this as the trailer was in his lane, he would have did a really good back. Okay, so, and he's going a little bit too far out of the spot. He's trying to get this complete straight line back. Okay, which is not really what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and go reset. But if he had to pull back in, all he needed to do is just scooch over a little bit. It's not a bad attempt. So we're going to start over again. He's just circling around to get himself set back up again. I want y'all to look at this truck stop. Y'all see all of those empty spaces. Look at all of this room. The fuel island is not really busy. Look at all that parking. Very little traffic. This is where you go to get your student backing practice. You guys want to go to a Love's, TA Petropilot, something like that, man. It's just too busy, and the student is under stress. Okay, so let's try to modify that a little bit. Look for a place where they can back in comfort. Okay, now that's for the trainers. The trainees, you get what you got. I'm sorry for that. Everybody can't get me. Well, I hope they can get somebody that at least cares enough to not stress their student out. So we're going to be about 5 feet off the nose of the trucks there. See, once we get all set up, they'll be about 5 feet off, which is good, right outside those lanes. A lot of guys teach their students to just keep rolling and do their setup. You're going to see that that's just not going to happen, okay? We're going to come to a stop right there. Okay, now let's take a look at what's going to happen next here. We're going to try this again. Here we go. We're going to do this setup, and just take a look at the angle the truck and trailer is in when we start the back maneuver. There we go. Look. Now, we're going to try this back and we're going to see how it works out. Here we go. Trailer's aiming for the spot. When the trailer's right above the spot, we're going to go ahead and pivot in. Here we go. Pivot, 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 pivot. Oh, what happened? What happened? We didn't set up proper. Now, a lot of this stuff, guys, I know you don't see it all, okay? But each one of these videos is going to prove their own point, okay? We're going to do this backing series every student, so, you know, you get to see a lot. Now we're jacking it pretty tight right here. Yeah, that's pretty tight. So we're going to see how this works out, but he's pushing it pretty tight. And I can almost tell by this angle that he's going to overshoot a little bit. If he pulls up, he can kind of save it, but it's jacked pretty tight. He's jackknifing it, okay, which means he overcorrected, and at the last minute, when he was going to bring the tractor around, he just turned the wheel the wrong way. So let's start all over again. Let's see how this one works. All right, we're going to go. We're going to do our setup, and look at that. Look under that trailer. You see those landing gears? I think this time we did a full setup. Look at both landing gears in the mirror. All right, now let's see how this works. We're going to start pushing it in. So let the traffic drive by. Everybody get settled. Then we'll make our move. All right. We're going in now. We're driving the tractor this time. You can see we're driving the tractor because we're starting to move and point the trailer. Okay? We're not just letting the trailer try to drive itself in. The trailer bumper is now approaching the lane we want to get in. So we're getting ready to start our next maneuver. There you go. You see that we're going opposite now. Now we're pushing the trailer around. Okay, now the rearmost tandem is in the hole right there. Now we got to make our next move, start bringing the tractor back around. And there we go. The tractor's starting to come around again. There's our lane. You see it? There's our lane. Watch the ass of that trailer. Boom, it's about to come out. We stop. We do our pull forward. Trailer's going to get square in the lane right there. There it is. Then we're going to break the tractor around and back right in. Isn't that special? It's almost like my trainee did that. But that was me demonstrating to him how I want it done. And the difference between using the method where you can see both landing gears. So now he's going to try it. He's kind of slowed down right there, which is going to kind of booger it up. You can't stop moving. Now he's coming around with the cab so you can see both landing gears. Boom. Now he's pretty much at the same angle I was in that previous attempt. So he's going to start his maneuver right now. And let's talk about how well he does. And this is day 2 of backing for him. We do 3 backs every day. So it's not overtaxing. And it's always going to be in an area like this where he's comfortable. Not a lot of traffic. So now what we're doing is we're going to wait for our bumper to enter the lane that we want to get in so we can start driving. And he's driving. Good. Maybe waiting a little long. Let's see. He did wait a little long. We're still jacking. All right. So, He realized that he waited too late, and then he made a maneuver, but he turned it the wrong way. So now we just need to do a pull forward and get this thing straight. He missed his target lane, but that's fine. I'm not really concerned about you know, hitting a bullseye. What I'm concerned about is getting the techniques down in the first few days. Once he gets the techniques down, then we can start trying to purposefully aim the trailer. He made the mistake again of turning the wrong direction. Just going to pull back out again and get the truck and trailer straight. It's not a bad maneuver, and this is, you can see the difference between the first time he tried, the second time he tried, and then I demonstrated it. Now this is his third attempt, and just in those 3 attempts you can see a dramatic difference. So I don't really care that if he hit his target or not. I'm caring that he's learning what happens when you turn the steering wheel, and what happens when you set it up properly. And he's doing a really good job there. I mean, you just watched some growth. Have a good one.